Hi everybody, so this is my analysis of the word problems that I did for third grade. I had one third grade student complete the 5 word problems, and then I had an adult go ahead and go through and complete the problems as well. So the first problem, so we'll go through the third grade response and then we'll go through the adult responses. So the first problem says a school of 20 fish are swimming through the ocean in a row. The 20 fish follow each other in the order: red fish, yellow fish, blue fish, blue fish. How many fish are blue? So it looks like this student actually had written 20 plus 20 and then tried to add that and then realized that that was not correct. And I believe that he did that just by looking at these two numbers right here, 20 and 20. And then he actually read it and then figured out a way to complete the problem. And he added 5 plus 5 equals 10. And 10 is the correct answer. The way that he went about it, I'm not exactly sure how he found the answer because this was the only work that he did, but he did come to the correct answer, so that's good. The next problem says there are 24 buttons on a dress. The buttons are 3 different shapes in this order: circle, heart, heart, square. How many buttons are hearts? So it looks like he tried to draw it, circle, heart, heart, square, and then he went a little off. Circle, circle, heart, 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 square, square, square. So at first, I think that the picture kind of threw him off. And then he tried doing this and came up with 6 hearts. The answer is 12, so he was a little off. So this one was not done correctly. The next one says the train has 32 cars. The first 3 cars are black, the next 3 cars are blue, and the next 2 cars are red. If this is the pattern, then what color is car number 10? 10 black, blue, red, and then he put gray. So I'm not really sure what he thought was the answer to this one, but this is what he came up with. And then the next one said, Ruby leads the marching band in the parade. The first row has 5 flute, 3 trumpet, second row 10 flute, 5 trumpet. The third row has 15 flute and 7 trumpet. If this pattern continues, how many of each will be in the fourth row? This one he actually was able to get correct, and I think that this one is because the numbers are easier for them to understand. They can see the numbers and see that they're adding on the flute by 5, and then by the trumpet they're adding, and they can see that they're adding 2 each time. So this made it a little bit more simple for him, I think. And then the next one, which he also got correct, was the seashell problem. So Amanda and Isaac are looking at seashells. They find 2 pink and 2 white, 6 pink and 8 white in the next hour, 10 pink and 14 white in the third hour. If this pattern continues, how many shells will they find in 4 hours? So you could see that there was no work done on the paper, just mental math, and it was, 2 to 6, and then 6 to 10, and then 10 to 14, and then from 2 to 8 to 14 to 20. So I'm actually impressed that he was able to do this just without even having to add on the paper or anything. So I was actually impressed. But there is something to say about the differences in understanding straight numbers versus the shapes, because I believe that it was the shapes that kind of threw them off a little bit. So then these are my adult problems. I did vary the way that I printed it just to save ink. So you can see that even the adult had a little bit of problem with the redfish, bluefish problem, because there were a few scribbles here, and then this one was okay with the buttons. That one was done correctly. And then here, black, but you can see up here where she actually had to mark it as she was going through the problem. And then these number ones were also done correctly. So that's my analysis. Thank you.